This is Biggie Juice. This is not Vegas. If y'all don't watch me, I'll kick your ass with this stick. You.
First, I'm rehearsing with the leaders of this country. I'm gonna talk to the leaders and ask them if they're fine with the megaphone.
Are you trying to have sex with me? Get out of my mind! Get out of my free will! Get out of my way! Humanity is going interstellar.
These are my guys. These are my guys, large fry.
Hello, Ops. Seems like you misinterpreted my 10 a.m. League of Legends rank game for a lack of motion. Couldn't have been more wrong.
Got a meme here that I put in my stack and I lost. But man, does it say it all. Can't find it now.
I can't think of it right
Your
now.
little accent right before we started.
That's Borat.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
Domestic
but
the
it reminded me of.
Oh,
Zohan.
okay.
I know. I recently I watched the Adam Sandler Joe Rogan podcast, and they were talking about Zohan. I was like, damn, I haven't seen that movie in probably like a decade.
Such a good movie.
Definitely need to watch that again.
I haven't seen it in a very long time. I don't remember.
I watched it probably like a year ago.
Funny?
Very.
I was we were watching. You've seen the movie Grandma's Boy, right?
No, I have
Dude,
not.
that's a movie you need to watch. That's a funny movie.
Who's in that? Who's in that?
I forget the name of the main guy, but it's Nick Swardson. It's like one of Jonah Hill's first movies. So it was one of the like Happy Madison movies, like Happy Madison Productions. Adam Sandler's like production company.
Gotcha.
But he wasn't in the movie at all. I'm trying to think if I can like figure out. It reminds me a lot of like Dodgeball. You know the movie Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Like kind of like that same like vibe. It looks like it's shot the same too. Like it was a movie shot in like the early 2000s or maybe like after 1999, before it might have been like 2004, 2005. I don't remember. Early 2000s, but like it looks like it was kind of shot like with a camera that wasn't as new. But that movie is very, very funny.
Well, I'll have to check that out.
Nick Swardson met the CEO of Blockbuster. So the movie bombed. The movie bombed like in theaters.
Yeah.
But it was like a DVD success.
Huh.
And him and Adam Sandler met the CEO of Blockbuster or you know like a major director in Blockbuster. And he was like, yeah, I just need to let you guys know that your movie Grandma's Boy is the most stolen movie of all time from Blockbuster. Like everyone
Big
rented
flex.
it and no one returned it. And I'm like, damn, that's actually kind of crazy. Like that means something, right? Like you have a movie that someone was like, fuck it, I'll take the charge. Like I'm going to keep this thing. And just never go back to Blockbuster.
Wouldn't it just be easier to go back and buy it though?
At that point, you already got it though. And if you show up,
yeah, but you pay more.
I mean,
for
the stolen
charge.
They're not sending, collections agencies.
Yeah, they just might bill you one more time,
Well, it wasn't like an automatic billing thing. You'd have like an account. You'd go in. You would
you
rent
just
movies.
Couldn't go back.
You'd rent movies like cash.
It was like a library.
Yeah, you'd have like a membership card.
And they would just tack it onto your account.
Mm-hmm.
And you just wouldn't go back. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny as shit. Huh. I wonder what sparked like the audience to kind of do that,
To not return the movie?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly.
Well, I mean, because you said it flopped in theaters, right?
So
like nobody went to go see it.
I think that's compared to like what they spent on it, though.
Yeah, in terms of like money spent, it didn't make it back in theaters.
It still made a lot of money in theaters. It just didn't make what they thought.
Gotcha.
But I don't think it made like too much per se. So the movie was full of like nobodies.
Yeah, it didn't profit or nothing. But
Jonah Hill was not who he was.
Right.
I think it was Justin. No, I don't think Justin Long was in the movie, but it was like it was just like a Sandler production. So it's all like his friends type deal.
The guy you can't remember the name of, is it the one that sounds gay? The white guy?
Bruno?
You said you couldn't remember the main guy.
From no. Are you saying from Adam Sandler's like group?
No, from Grandma's Boy.
The main guy? No, I don't think so.
The white guy who's in all of Sandler's movie, he's playing like some cracked out white guy who's half naked.
Actually, yeah, I think it's him.
Yeah, that guy.
Has
like a gayer sounding voice.
I think he was gay in Daddy's Boy, or the movie where with Zach and Cody when they were like little. Was that Daddy's Boy? What was that movie's called?
I feel like
he's in Grown Ups. It's the white guy who he's like wearing like a floaty or like flippers.
Here, I'll pull up the Grandma's Boy.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to pull it up to remember who he is.
But I think so. They were talking about it. They couldn't like. Here, we'll watch the trailer. They couldn't advertise this movie. They didn't know how to advertise it. So he's like the villain. It's this guy. Oh shit, that's not a good picture. It's small as fuck. That guy.
Oh, I don't know his name either. That's not the guy I was talking about though.
But yeah, the movie Grandma's Boy, absolute classic hitter. Put it on for anything. It's funny. Here, let's get a trailer.
Funny ass movie.
This movie is great.
Honestly, don't even really remember.
I'm sure a lot of people have seen it, but this is a movie that kind of gets forgotten about, I think. Wait.
Gavin turned it down.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. We have no sound. There we go. Is it still playing the music?
Yeah, that's why I turned it down. It was pretty loud.
My bad.
You got skills. If you think video games fry your mind
Game over.
and make you stupid, your bed is a car.
Yeah, but it's a sweet
That guy is who's all kind of about.
What is that ringing? Do I have a tumor? Now,
Those two
for
guys
this
are always
ultimate
in
gamer
movies together.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
It's going down. Desperate times.
They usually play like best friends.
Little Nicky, they're the like metalhead guys. They're like the Satanist metalhead guys.
Shut up. Call for desperate measures.
This really cute chick said that I could sleep with her and her 2 crazy girlfriends.
You remember my grandson, Alex?
How old are you now?
36.
You have a girlfriend?
No.
My grandson's gay, too. I'll give you his number.
I'm so tired because I was with 3 chicks last night.
Don't tell me your roommates did that to you.
They're crazy. They tied me up.
That's legendary.
Looking for Alex?
We're his roommates.
You're the reason Alex has been tired all week?
We ride him pretty hard.
Oh, that's so gnarly.
I was putting up my Christmas tree.
Dude, it's July. And, why are you naked?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
his weed dealer
I'm naked. Come on in.
who buys a monkey.
Century Fox comes a comedy
That's where the monkey comes from. Yeah. It's like his pet.
Don't judge me, monkey.
They just chill and smoke weed.
To come of age.
Yeah, I don't remember watching this.
I can hear my hair growing.
Hey, Sophie didn't die in the bed, did you?
No.
Good.
No. She fell out of bed and died right here.
Grandma's Boy.
I swear to God, I would have helped you, Sophie. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I would have helped you. I just wasn't here.
Gotcha!
Oh my God!
Scaredy cat.
But yeah, like so
That is a screwed up marketing.
that trailer just really didn't show you anything, right? Like there's a plot to the movie. He he gets a job. He's building a game. And I think
Wait, he's building a video game?
He's building like a whole video game. So you know that
I didn't even
dude
get that from the
the dude with the Matrix jacket?
Yeah.
I think he steals his code and like presents it. Like so he ends up
So
getting
you
a
know
job
what this movie reminds me of?
What?
It's Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Like the second one, they're going to get their video game back.
Yeah, so he's building a game. Like he's trying to sell it to a company. He gets a job at a company and he has to move in with his grandma. I don't remember what happened exactly. Either way, like they tied
him up.
He's a bum. He's not making any money.
Right,
Gets a
right.
job at this video game company. And then that dude with the slick back hair and the leather jacket, he steals the game and like presents it as like it's mine. And so to prove that it's his, he challenges him to like whoever could beat the level the fastest or something. Because like obviously if he built the game, he would be good at it.
Right.
So it's like it's in that that's kind of the plot in a way. There's more to it, I guess, but it was a pretty funny movie. I grew up like I think one of our uncles. I think I watched it with one of our uncles for the first time, and then after that, I think I had it on DVD, and I would watch it like once a month. I thought it was the funniest movie ever. To this day, it's still pretty.
Yo, I have to watch that. It looks pretty good.
That scene where he like throws the tray of food. It's like he gets high and he like gets the munchie, so he's like in his grandma's kitchen, like just grabbing like whatever frozen food is in the house and like putting it on the tray to put it in the oven. Tacos, mozzarella sticks, like all the random shit, chicken nuggets.
That's funny.
But yeah, a classic, an absolute classic. But yeah, let's
What's up, everybody?
Let's get into it. Let's get into it a little bit.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. I think last time I commented about how we do this every time we come back, and I think this is the longest we've been away.
I think so too. Actually, we did a live stream 2 weekends ago, and since then we've just been all been fucking busy working, life,
vacations.
Summer vacations, and
different
shit.
different vacations. I went up to a cabin. You went fishing.
I sat at home, played video games.
You sat at home, played video games. Hey, you held down the fort, you know. Yeah, but you're supposed to be going camping soon, right?
The only camping trip I had planned was our fishing one.
Yeah,
this one.
So
that got canceled.
I guess we could tell them about it. We could tell the audience about it. So we had a very fun trip planned for next weekend, actually. Or no, not next weekend, but the weekend after. We had a trip planned where we were gonna go fishing. We were gonna get it all recorded, as far as us just like fishing, hanging out. We're gonna get some different video of some different stuff to use like throughout the
wasn't gonna be no catch and cook
podcast and stuff. Who knows? Maybe.
Yeah,
there isn't gonna be now.
Right.
As the audience knows, me and Tyler had a coworker that was real shitty at his job, but he was so shitty he got fired. So now me and Tyler are taking turns working weekends until we can find a new person. But we were gonna do a podcast episode like on the lake, like we're gonna get up a little early, get out there, catch the golden hour with the water behind us. We thought it was gonna be real cool, but
record us just chilling.
Yeah, do some fishing stuff. We had some other people who aren't doing the podcast. Some of our friends were going to be coming with, and sadly, we're going to have to postpone that. But we will eventually do something like that for sure. Where we'll because our little recording setup, we don't need the computer to record. The thing we use is completely battery operated. Our interface type thing.
No
our
Wi-Fi
recorder,
needed.
Camera just sets up. It gets enough video out of an hour for an episode. So our setup was going to be relatively simple, and it was probably going to be pretty cool, but we're just going to have to pump the brakes on that for a little bit.
Yeah, unfortunately. But soon to come, definitely.
Yeah.
That's probably a goal for all of us to even do some catch and cook and just chill, do a little podcast episode. I mean, we are Camp Cozy, right? So.
Exactly. I was going to say, like, obviously we're not a fishing YouTube channel, but I think it would be like a Lemon Party. They all talk about golf.
Yeah.
They put out like some golf videos like a year ago where they were going to different golf courses and doing scrambles and
the closest thing it would be to on YouTube that I've watched would be like the comedian David Lucas. He has a YouTube fishing series where he'll fish with different comedians.
His podcast is whoever he's interviewing, they fish.
Yeah, they just fish by the pond.
Yeah, that's fire.
But
we're all pretty like outdoorsy, so
yeah, me and Gavin,
it's about time.
Me and Gavin took a little trip. I got some footage of that. We could probably I'll probably throw that in somewhere if we ever make like a video intro or like a new intro or anything like that. We could throw that in. And then Gavin went fishing. I went up to a cabin, did a day of fishing, didn't catch nothing. It's too windy. It was cold. The water was cold. And it started raining on us right when we decided to wrap up.
Yeah, nah, that sucked though. That sucks for the weather.
Yeah, but it's what you get. Summertime, Arizona.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
We get the dry dust storms down south.
Monsoon.
Up north, get some nice rainfall. It was raining pretty good when I went up to the cabin because I was waking up before everyone else.
Yeah.
And couldn't go back to sleep, so I just take a walk around our area that we were staying at. And every morning I'd go out, I'm wearing like pajama pants, and I'd get back to the cabin and my pajama pants like by the ankle are like wet from all the dew. So it was nice weather. Nice weather, good times.
What would be like a destination state for you guys? Like if you had to pick, like ideally for your
like the whole state.
You said a state?
Yeah.
Like
so in the U.S.
Like pick a state that you could go to and like you would want to explore it the most.
Not like just your own desires. Like like
Just
some
like-
of us want to make a compound, like kind of live off grid. Some of us just want to
okay.
like backpack tour, like that kind of shit. Like what would be your guys' little destination spot if money wasn't a factor?
For like backpacking or something like that?
Yeah, whatever you.
Pacific Northwest, so like probably Washington.
Washington.
Washington, Socorro, Oregon.
Outdoors, like centralized.
Yeah.
But whatever your desires are, really.
I would say like the Pacific Northwest. That
I mean,
place looks like it looks like it's out of like Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I mean?
Oregon, Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah, it would change
Washington.
for me depending on like
The time of year and stuff.
not even that, just like the activity.
Mm.
Like if I were to hike or something, it would be probably somewhere similar like that. Or if it was just a state to just go chill in, Rhode Island.
Oh yeah, so I
love Rhode Island. It was so sick.
if I had to pick a state to chill in, like just when I say chill, I mean like still go fishing and stuff.
Just go
but
be
not,
homeless,
but not like
Not like homeless,
not
but
like backpacking per se, but like getting out there to go fish or go just hike and explore. I really like Kentucky, actually.
That'd be
Kentucky.
cool.
I stayed in Kentucky a lot when I was a youngin.
Nice.
I was like 8, 9 years old. I would do like a whole summer with my aunt in Kentucky, and I'd go like creek wading, fishing, camping, hiking.
That's dope.
We'd go. There was a pretty popular like cliff jumping spot my uncle took me to. Bought me a steak dinner because I jumped in the dam. The water was like 40 degrees.
I'll buy you a steak if you jump
I
off
got
that bridge.
I got a steak out of it. It was
It's
worth
fire.
it. It was fucking freezing
That is
cold.
fire.
I was on my David Goggins shit before David Goggins. I was doing cold plunges.
Talk to me nice, David.
I was doing cold plunges when David Goggins was a fat exterminator. I think that's what he was before he got all jacked and.
Before he went to the military?
Yeah.
Because I don't think he went to the military at 18.
I think he was a grown ass man.
What's
I don't
the
know.
cutoff? 30?
What, to join the military?
Yeah.
Probably like 39.
39?
I was in there when I was in boot camp. I was in boot camp with like a fucking dad. Like his daughter's boyfriend joined the Navy, and that's what made him realize like he could use the Navy to change his he could use the military to get into a better position.
I've thought about that too, man. Like not I don't really want to talk about it
Mhm.
on the air, but just like having like some mental issues and stuff. Like it definitely crosses your mind to like join the military in an aspect. I know it's corny to say that.
That's how they get people to join these days.
It's crazy.
Like that's the primary. I mean, I'm sure there's guys who it's either like they come from a family where it's like, oh, my dad's a Marine, my grandpa was a Marine, my great grandpa, whatever. I don't think great grandpa, but maybe. But either way, like it's like a family thing. Oh, everyone in my family's a firefighter, a cop, in the Army, in the Navy, whatever. Other than that, like I don't think I'm doing it to serve my country is the number one
No,
pick. I think it's more so like, I mean, there's the memes.
I'm doing it to serve myself.
I'm trying to get my Hellcat. I'm trying to get my fucking Camaro SS. Trying to get them no student loans.
Yeah.
Not even that. Just I don't want to be homeless.
Yeah, our uncle went to the Army, and once he was done with it, he just was going to school constantly. Like he was in like HVAC school. He did diesel repair. He did he was just doing whatever he could to learn new shit to keep getting that money. And I was like, damn, that is kind of the hustle.
That is pretty cool.
The other big hustle is getting out of the military, getting your disability claim, and then fighting it to get it to 100%. Apparently.
Yeah.
Getting
I
your
actually
100% disability out of the military, and people will just chill for the rest of their lives.
I have Discord friends like that have actually done that.
They get 100% disability, and they just kind of just chill.
Yep.
Play
Although it's
Tarkov
not
all day.
like and play Tarkov all day. That's them, or World of Warcraft. But also, it's like not. It's not like you don't get a 6-figure salary from that kind of disability.
No.
So
I'm sure they find other ways to make money, though. If they were smart enough to play the system like that, I'm sure they already got something else that they're trying to.
Kind of. Then you just fall into your fucking your habits and your addictions and shit like video games.
Yeah.
9 to 5 on video games.
Yeah, if you were getting paid like a livable in terms of like you're not going to be the most comfortable, but you have a house, you have a car that runs. You got internet, you got a got a PC, then it's like I'll just play video games all day for the rest of my life.
Well, there's 2 of them that I'm thinking of specifically right now.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, say their name. Go ahead, say their name into the mic. Go ahead, Gavin.
I'm blacklist them right now. No, but they have families, wives. I mean, they got other income and tax write-offs and all that stuff. So
my
it kind of all works out.
My uncle got a marine pension. Then he got in with the firefighters, and he got a firefighter pension. He was just collecting 2 pensions. And I think now he works at Ace Hardware and lives on top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere, which is kind of sick.
That's fine.
I think he got that. So I hadn't known him. Like, I didn't even know he existed up until like 3-4 years ago. When I moved to Colorado. Really? When I moved to Colorado, that's when I found out. And we went and visited them, and like I said, they live on top of a mountain.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sick. They have this huge canyon below them, and they live like relatively close to a small town. And he got a job, and then just because he needed something to do, I think he was just bored. You can do chores every day, but he's one of. He was in the military, and then he was a firefighter. So he's that guy that's like up at 4 every single day, just because that's him. Like he's probably
just wired that way.
He's probably stuck that way. Gets up, does the chores. Their house is like heated by this crazy ass wood stove setup.
That's so dope.
Where it's like a main wood stove that goes, and then they have a bedroom one, and then it can circulate through the whole house.
That's crazy.
It was really sick, but he drives into town, works his job. I think now he does custom epoxy stuff, like epoxy poured tables, furniture, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I think that might be his main project. But I think once you find money like that, if you're productive, those dudes who can make like $40,000 a year doing nothing.
Right. I was about to.
You get $40,000 a year for the rest of your life. Like that covers your living expenses. Then you should probably look into starting. I don't want to call it a side hustle because it's like you're not doing anything.
But you've got all this room and. You got possibly
time,
some income for like entrepreneurship.
You got time and constant money coming in, like constant resources. So like if you could live, if you need if you need half that to try and build a business, then like you'll probably figure out how to down-regulate your lifestyle so you could do that. And then
no one talks about how scary that shit is though, because I know like if I were to just like get blasted on a work site right now and then get 100% disability for the rest of my life, it'd probably fuck me up forever.
Definitely. Well, you can't get a job, like
a
job, and I mean that in turn. There's jobs out there for people with disabilities,
like a call center you could work at.
Yeah, I mean,
technically,
I think so because I
don't know
collecting
if you can.
disability,
100%.
You can't do certain jobs. Like
I don't think you can have a W-2.
Yeah,
I feel like don't quote me, but I feel like it's something like you can't have a W-2.
I don't think you could double dip.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
Which makes sense.
I would just be the laziest motherfucker on the planet.
Just a bed bug.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all saw it in COVID. Like all of I'm not gonna say all of us.
Yeah,
because there were some of us that did not. But me,
I got 2 days.
specifically,
I got 2 days. The warehouse was closed for 2 days, and then
I
that
was
Monday.
8 months.
I would have killed myself.
I think.
I would have been
I
so
think
bored. In game, of course.
I think in Minecraft. I think Wednesday. I think that Wednesday. I'm not gonna say that Wednesday. Like I remember the date, but like it was like a Wednesday. We were told that as of Thursday we were in lockdown. All of our warehouses were shutting down. They didn't have any answer as far as like when they were gonna reopen. So they were like, "Shit, okay." And I mean, it was doing auto glass. Like we weren't getting paid sitting. Like there was no. It was me and my dad were subcontracting.
I think if you got furloughed during the pandemic, you automatically made $55,000 a year.
What?
Yeah.
You were getting like a
so I was getting a
$55,000
$1,700 biweekly paycheck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, more than fuck it. I'll go on the record. It was more than I've ever made.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I'm thinking right now. I think I've gotten like one check with our company that was $1,700 for
it was
one of those weird weeks where we got way more hours on the check than the previous
unemployment, which is like $250 a week or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the furlough bump was like $670 or something.
That's crazy.
All through Bank of America. So it was like over $800 a week going into
your company
bank
was
account
paying
for me.
that, right?
No,
like your
the
company
government
was paying
is
the furlough.
that. No,
really?
Yeah, the government's paying that, dude. Through Bank of
Bro.
America.
My mom was jacking me, son.
I was
It's
getting
crazy.
I didn't even get one stimmy check.
Like I said, I got 2 days. And then Monday it was back at it. It was like, all right, gotta get these windshields in.
Well-
And actually, all the stimulus checks got people to fix their windshields, and we got busy as fuck during COVID.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
so
it just
funny.
goes to show I sat my ass at a computer and just played games for like 9+ months straight.
You were on that Albion grind.
Yeah,
I remember.
that
I
and
recall.
Dog, that would have been like back in high school for me.
What's that?
Like I didn't go to high school. I was doing it online. So all I would do is sit there and play video games all year long while everyone else was at school.
I got to see it with my brother and sister who were still in school. It was like my brother would hop on school like bullshit, and then it was like, all right, time to hop on video games.
Time to play the game.
It's time to play the game. Yeah, that's what he was up to.
Well, that would kind of fuck me up. Like it would be hard to get out of that rotation again.
Get out of it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Even just recently, man, like there's been instances more recently within the past 6 months where like I'll feel like I went on a fucking just bender for just like gaming for just like
in
30
retrospect,
hours
it was too much.
30 hours straight just like blasting through the weekend, and then like Sunday night rolls around or like Monday morning I'll wake up and get ready for work and I'm just like, holy
Damn,
shit.
I didn't accomplish nothing.
Yeah, that, and like I feel like shit. Like I want to call out. I want to go back and continue doing like if I'm like fixated on a game or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't really. I gotta say, it's been
addictive personalities.
Let's see. When did I move back here? 2022. Is that right? 2022, I think. Moved back here 2022. Since then, I really haven't. Since I left Colorado, I haven't really gamed. I have the Xbox, you know.
Yeah.
I'll
I
run
don't think
up.
you've had a PC since then, so probably helps a
Nah,
lot.
I had it. Yeah, a little bit. I sold my laptop when I was in the house with the boys.
Wait, so you sold your flight sim and everything?
Over time, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
You should have sold me that chair,
I
son.
used to have a flight sim. I still got the chair.
The one you made out of PVC?
Oh no, I built a PVC frame to hold all my flight simulator equipment.
I told you I would want.
I had a
buy that
leather
off you.
lounge chair that I could like slide into. Like I would get in that and then I'd pull that thing forward and I had little Velcro straps to hook it down.
Dog, I would have bought that on you. Put my steering wheel sim on
And then I
it.
strapped the VR on, and it was go. And then I'd get lost in space for like 6 hours.
Damn.
Playing Elite Dangerous VR.
Literally lost in space.
Losing my mind. Because I did not understand that game. I mean, I did a little bit, but it was tough. But who knows, boys? Maybe we'll get another lockdown, you know? Monkeypox is...
Oh, yeah.
I think it's weird to me.
Monkeypox is on the rise.
Speaking of...
What happened with that? Like,
Do we get memory hold? Because when I was in Colorado, I remember
it was
the
already
first
a thing. Yeah.
monkeypox popped up. Everyone was like, "Oh, you mean gay COVID?"
Yes.
Like the only way you could get it at the time is what everyone was saying was through gay sex.
It's the same thing as any sexual thing, like saliva.
No, I've heard, and girls can receive it from men who then can give it to straight men. Like,
did you see?
What?
Did you see New York is spraying the streets with pesticides for West Nile?
Really?
What?
Yeah, I saw that this morning.
That's probably what they're spraying their weed with.
I'm gonna need you to put that in real quick, Nate.
New York spraying.
It was a TikTok clip, dude. A truck's just spraying pesticides out the back of it, and it's like a speaker. If you go back inside, don't come out until this truck's past your street.
Oh god, that's fucking crazy.
Just gonna look up
West Nile.
NYC,
Yeah.
street spraying, West
Hit
Nile.
the keywords, brother.
Yep.
Fox News.
That's I saw a TikTok clip.
CBS Network.
City sprayed for mosquitoes in Manhattan this morning amid concerns about West Nile virus. We're going to tell you exactly where the health department is headed. Christina Fan joins us now from Central Park, one of the areas that was targeted this morning. Christina?
Good morning, Chris. There have been 6 severe cases
Good morning.
of West
Good
Nile
morning,
virus
Chris.
reported throughout the city so far this year. And to help reduce mosquito activity, the city department
I
of
forgot
Health was
mosquitoes
out and
carry that
about
shit.
earlier
Yes,
this
sir.
morning, spraying pesticides in various neighborhoods across Manhattan. And
I want to
Central
see
Park
like the
behind
truck.
us was
Dude,
one
it's
of those
crazy.
I want to see the setup.
Doctors
Dude, it's
say the
crazy.
majority of people who are infected
They'll show it.
little to
They
no
have to.
symptoms, but some patients can develop mild to moderate illness such as fever and body aches, and in rare cases, severe illness can affect the brain. Overnight, the Department of Health sent
Wasn't
out
Bill
trucks to
Gates
treat
like
adult
releasing
mosquitoes in neighborhoods
mosquitoes
from the Upper East Side
in
to
places?
Inwood,
Was
and
that
tomorrow
Doug,
something I remember?
You remember
focus
that
on Brooklyn.
helicopter clip on TikTok like 8 months ago of it releasing like hundreds of thousands of mosquitoes into the sky?
We've been using again for years as a means for helping with West Nile virus control. And so
That's
we know it's
crazy.
very
They're just
safe,
they're
but
just
we do
cruising down the
recommend folks who
street.
go
Just
Did it show the
indoors,
truck?
during the spray events
I
just
think
for
I
an
might
extra
have looked away.
added precaution.
The Department of Health says
Is
the
it
city
that?
routinely
It should be.
tracks
Let me jump back. Sorry.
So you pause
Oh,
it.
yeah,
you see it spraying out the back.
Yeah, right
It's
there.
just like a stack exhaust, but towards the back of the tailgate, and it's just spraying
throwing it
straight
out.
up.
That's crazy.
Like they were spraying underneath all the fucking light rails and everything, all the train tracks. They're spraying everywhere.
That's
That can't be good.
Lockdown in Massachusetts. That's crazy.
Kills butterflies.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Why does the pesticides they spray make me sick? Am I a mosquito? No, it just means it's just harmful chemicals that they're just dumping into the street. Which is, guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? It's gonna rain. All that's gonna run into the sewer.
It's gonna get
and
into
it's
the
gonna run
water
into the
system.
water system. I mean,
they're gonna what do they call
Not
it?
have drinking water or something.
bro, this
Crazy.
happened to Philly with PVC. Do you remember a truck or a train dumped something, and then they dumped like a PVC, like a liquid PVC, into the water supply, and Philly you couldn't drink. Like, you would get like a green light, like you would wait for an update, like from the city. Hey, don't drink your water yet. Hey, don't drink your water yet. We're still testing, making sure. Hey, don't drink your water yet. Like, people were having to like go buy bottled water and like bathe with it.
That's crazy. That is
Are you
fucking
serious?
wild.
Like that? Like,
That's the world we live in, bro.
and that was like a week, I think.
That is
It's nuts.
Wonder how many people just went without showering.
I wonder what RFK has to say about all this. Speaking of, yeah. So
I want to speak of?
I was away. I wasn't totally off the grid, but I wasn't really looking at anything in particular. I wasn't really on the net like that. And when I got home, I saw that RFK dropped out of the race and started indoor. Very funny though. They won't let him off ballots.
I know.
Which is so funny. That's so funny that they fought him when he tried to get on ballots, and then now he wants off the ballots. They're like, actually, no, we're not gonna let you. Shit's. I watched his endorsement speech with Trump and all that, and it was good. You know, I think how I see it is he's a guy that just wants to get this done. He wants to do it, and I think he just picked the ultimate best way to do it, if that makes sense. Because obviously Kamala Harris isn't going to give him any credence whatsoever.
Sad to say it, bro. Trump ain't winning.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just straight
All
up.
these illegals they just let in was their strategy. Now there's the extra million of people for the voting, for him to win or for her to win.
We already have 500,000 dead people for mail-in ballots anyway.
Yeah.
And last election was like what, 12,000 was the deciding factor.
What did they say?
12,000 fucking votes.
Joe Biden was the most popular president of all time. He's received
Yeah.
the most votes of all time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Crazy.
Like we're screwed, bro.
It's also crazy, man. It's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy, man.
I just have like personal feelings with RFK, so I won't really talk about it that much.
What's wrong, Gavin?
I'm just sad, man.
I feel that. I like
just sucks,
I like
dude.
RFK's platform. A lot.
I personally felt for one moment I kind of had at least a little bit of somebody that I could like side with. At least a little bit of somebody that I could stand behind. Even if he was a little radical in some aspects.
Well,
at least I had a little bit, man.
They're
a
just
little bit of
dumping anything they could on him, like the brain bug. And like, so when I was camping, I was hanging out with some people who
drank the
are
Kool-Aid.
definitely Democrat siding. They're comfortable with that position. Whatever. That's all you. And I said something about RFK and how I liked RFK. And this was before any of us knew that he dropped out of the race. I don't think they were watching the news the whole time, which, dude,
That's crazy.
I can't. They weren't like sitting and watching it,
But it was on.
but it was on
in the household while
Yeah,
everyone was
and it
hanging
was
out,
just-
which is absurd.
I would
hold
break
on.
the TV.
Hold on, now
Be
hold
like,
on.
can we turn
hold
that
on.
shit
we did,
off,
We did
please?
commandeer the TV. We did watch college football. We did watch opening game day. That was hype.
Intermission.
in
Fox News is on.
Ireland. That was dope. It was really cool to see.
Nice.
And we also commandeered the TV to watch NASCAR. So
Yeah, that's fair.
So don't worry, guys.
But at intermission, you guys are watching
the
Fox
Patriots, the real Patriots. We intervened and we
Turn some man shows.
we had an insurrection. We watched some Planet Earth.
Nice.
Saw first time a bobcat's ever been seen catching a salmon out of fresh water. I think it was pretty dope. But they had the news just like on, and there was like times where I'd have to like get up and like leave the main house just because I couldn't like sit with the dude. It's like mind control. Like the way they talk, the way the music they use to like segue, the sounds they use, the words they use. Like it's so weird to me. It feels so.
Harris coming in at an overwhelming amount of support.
Yeah, just all that kind
Crazy.
of stuff, and
is shoving it down your throat, dude, making you feel like. And if you're like kind of on a teeter-totter or you're siding with something else, or they just like shoving it down your throat, man. They're making you feel so uncomfortable about a topic.
You're either uncomfortable or it's like, well, yeah, of course, obviously I support that. What, you don't? Like, it's just weird, like polarizing points that they were.
And let's talk about
running.
the fact that we have to pick a side now as a society. If you're a person that's like, no, I don't really like sit on a side, you have to pick a side now.
Yeah.
Well, what's crazy that I've noticed is like half the people at our job, they say that they'll vote for Trump, but like they don't agree with anything he says. So like you kind of get the hint that they're just saying that just to get along. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they're lying to you about who you're voting for. Like it's really gonna change your relationship.
Yeah.
Well, like I think I was talking to Cody about this. Shout out Cody. He's probably my biggest Trump supporting friend. Like anybody in my friend group, or I guess in my family or anything. He's definitely like he's riding with Trump. That's his dog.
He's grabbing her by the pussy.
That's his dog since the beginning. He's been with Trump. And I'll hit him with the occasional, like, oh, Trump, you mean the guy who put forward Project Warp Speed? You know, the guy who got the vaccine out? Because I got my critiques of Trump. I got my fair critiques. And, you know, we'll kind of jump around. We'll joke about that. But we were talking about it where I was telling him, like, you know, as someone who kind of sits in the middle, there's, like, this pressure that you have to fall into a spot, and I think a big
right
thing for
spot.
that. The big thing with that though is COVID took away sports and kind of gave people politics. Like that was the new.
Well, that was the focal point of that.
There was no sports
moment.
on TV, but like the news cycle got to just take over.
Yeah.
The news. I mean, obviously we were already on a 24/7 news cycle, but you were getting your news at every single source.
Well, everybody was trying to like stay on top of COVID in itself, right? But then they were just shoving the rest of politics down your throat.
And that's all you had to root for. You know,
Fauci talking about how we've had 6-foot social distancing forever. He made that shit up.
Yeah. Social, like I said, social distancing wasn't a.
It was
that
not
wasn't
a thing.
Phrase. That was a new invention. That wasn't even like a combination of words being used before.
It wasn't even proved to be effective.
No.
It did.
No.
It doesn't even work, and neither did the dust mask.
Or the vaccine.
None of it. Or the vaccine. Fuck.
Or the vaccine.
I'll fucking go on record to say that. And I'm vaccinated.
And it's
I gotta be fully vaccinated to work at my most previous job.
Yeah, Gavin's on his
insane.
15th booster. He's on his 15th booster.
So even at your job, they don't, even if you had like an actual reason to not be vaccinated, you're just fired if you don't get like the boosters.
Oh no, I would not get hired. So,
well, let's say you got the vaccine and then the first booster, the second one came out, you don't want to get it, you're fired.
I don't have any boosters.
Oh, okay.
I'm just two vaccinations.
You got the two vaccine, which I mean technically.
That's fully vaccinated.
Technically,
At this
I'm
point-
fully vaccinated too.
Right. I mean, you
I
could
have my
do
card.
that. Yeah, but
Never got the shot though.
yeah, if I were to go to
In
this
Minecraft, of course.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
if I were to go to this job in the medical industry and be like, I'm not vaccinated at all, they wouldn't hire me.
Yeah.
That'd be I could nail everything.
Well,
pass
we
a
work
drug test.
we work at a medical facility.
Do you have to have a fingerprint card?
No.
We
Because there's not patients there.
Yeah. We our company they
They
at the
paid
time-
us. They paid me to get vaccinated.
Oh yeah,
and made
that's
it mandatory.
Right. I remember that.
I got a $200 bonus check for getting vaccinated.
Yeah, and then for me,
When was that?
That was 2020.
2020.
When I
So I was like full fledged.
when I started there, they let me hit the
Now
religious
you don't need it.
exemption.
Yeah, no. Now you don't fucking need to be
It was,
vaccinated.
It was actually pretty
Isn't
funny.
this it's
we
fucking
were
crazy.
just talking about this with our boss because we were talking about.
They made
it,
us get the
and
boosters and everything.
It's
too,
like it
though.
doesn't it doesn't exist
He
anymore.
said something about. I think we were actually talking about if you were gonna work weekends, like if we were talking to him about like, oh yeah, our friend Gavin.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, like we were talking to him about that, and he was like, "Is he vaccinated?" And we were. I was like, "What the fuck, Tim? He doesn't need to be vaccinated." He's, "Yeah, you do." And I was like, "Tim, I'm not." And he's like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I'm like,
Yeah, he got mad that they forced
the-
us to get it.
Our
That's
HR, my
crazy.
HR, literally,
Because
she doesn't work for the company anymore. But when we were going through the paperwork, she looked at me. She was like, "Are you vaccinated?" And I looked at her, kind of like, "No." Like, you know, I didn't know how to like.
Yeah.
I've never had a job where I've needed it.
Yeah,
or, like,
yep, me
it was a
neither.
question that was asked.
Yeah.
It was strongly suggested, but never forced for
It
any
was-
job I had.
Really?
But she told me, she was like, okay. She's like, look, I need you to just go online, find a way to fill this box with
Yeah.
information.
Well,
Like,
yeah, she's saying
fill
that
it in.
because coming down from her boss, it's a deciding factor on
Obviously,
whether
I
you're going
couldn't
to
be like,
hired.
I couldn't be
there.
like, I'm, you know,
It's a s-
my religion of Islam does not allow me, like,
Yeah.
don't bullshit it, but find a good way to be like, I can't do that because
Yeah.
I follow this, I don't know, this form of Christianity that doesn't allow me to partake in stuff like that.
Well, it's the same thing like on my high school transcript, on all of our high school transcripts, you know what's underneath our
vaccine
grades?
records?
All of our vaccines.
My school, I missed a vaccine and my mom didn't realize it, and I had to sit in the office until she picked me up and took me to go get the
To
vaccine.
go get the vaccine, yep.
Yeah, I remember.
crazy.
It is
I
crazy.
had to sit at the office and wait for her to come pick me up.
Yeah. Although
take me to the doctor and get that vaccine.
Most of those vaccines that are listed, I do sit way on the other side compared to the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, definitely.
He's like a lot of them actually do make sense, like chicken smallpox.
I have
and-
all my vaccines.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Like-
we all should if we all went to public school.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with vaccines itself, except
It's
the
just
COVID
this
one.
one. It's just this one.
the COVID one.
Boy, and
But
you,
it kind of
you're
just
gonna
shows
stick
the trend of like what they're just gonna shove that shit down your throat regardless, or like you're not gonna be able to get this job if you're not vaccinated.
If I pulled up to a job interview in 2024 and they were like pressing me on that, bro, fuck off. Fuck all the way off with that shit. Fuck you.
Crazy.
Not happening. Eat my dick and my nuts. I'm not getting a fucking COVID vaccine in 2024. I made it this far.
2020 December of 2022, I needed to be fully vaccinated.
I remember.
In order to work at that facility. There was also still CDC guidelines in place, social distancing, and break rooms.
And you were dealing with like not even just work. Like you were living like in that Phoenix area at that time now. Like you couldn't go to a restaurant and get a table without flashing a vax card. You couldn't. Like,
oh yeah, that's right.
You told me it sucked. Like you and your family had already done it. I think you were the last one, right?
I was the last one.
So it was like you weren't allowed to like participate in any of that.
Nope.
Which is crazy.
I was just secluded in my fucking house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even that like I think COVID's a fake thing because with my job when it first started, I was cleaning their rooms. Like it was only 2 people on my housekeeping schedule that would clean the COVID rooms, and it was me and the old Mexican lady. The old Mexican lady took it home. Her mom, her dad, and her husband all ended up dying from it.
That's crazy. I just had COVID in July.
When
I just had COVID in Colorado.
The story
fucking
of me going
crazy, man.
going to
I'm fully vaccinated
to see my uncle.
Shove that shit down my throat.
That's when
Doesn't
I got.
do anything.
That's when I got COVID.
I felt terrible. I felt like shit, man.
I'm not gonna lie. When I got COVID, it was lit. It was lit.
I
had like one day.
No problem.
It was the day after Thanksgiving. I felt like I was dying. I was having the worst fever dreams ever. I didn't know I had COVID yet. We went to. We stopped in Vail, Colorado, I think. And all I could think about, I was like, if I could drink like a whole beer right now, I'll feel better. So we ate at this like German restaurant where they gave me like one of those big like a stein of beer. That's and funny. I crushed it, and I felt that, bro. They suppress our medicines, dude. While they sell us their poison, dude. All I needed was that big stein of German beer.
Honestly, I smashed probably like 3 gallons of Pedialyte, and I felt great.
I went car shopping the next day too. I went to a car dealership. I didn't know I had COVID. I test drove a car.
I walked around downtown Durango for like 7 hours.
But you knew you had it at that point. Huh?
I had sweats, bro. I had blurry vision. I was achy from like my toes to like my teeth, my ears. I feel like I could vomit at any moment.
I will say, me and my dad got sick like a week before COVID. And we didn't know what we had. They didn't know what we had. Like, we went and got tested.
I remember that.
We got prescribed Theraflu, and that was it. Like, we didn't know what was going on. I think I joked to my dad, too. I was like, maybe we got COVID. And he's like, dude, COVID's not in fucking Colorado. It's like after that Chinese student brought it to ASU.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
like,
that was
that
like,
week.
That was like November, December.
Yeah, so, like, we got sick for a week where it was just me and him in the living room just laying out for a week straight. We just laid on the couch, dude. And then at night when I was trying to go to sleep, my back muscles hurt so much. It felt like my muscles were like ripping away from my spine.
Dude, that's the number one indicator
so
for
bad.
me is the soreness.
I was like up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like pressing my back.
That description gave me the chills, bro.
Like pressing my back into the corner, like the corner of the wall, like trying to like massage it out, just trying to get a feeling there. Took probably 20 baths, like 20 hot baths.
Yeah, Epsom salt baths,
Epsom
bro.
salt baths, just
on
trying
the
to feel
regular,
better.
bro. When I have COVID, I'm fucking soaking every single day.
But, you know, whether or not we had COVID then, when I actually knew I had COVID, I tested positive for it. After that first day of feeling like shit, it was just me sitting in my room for 10 days doing nothing. And the only thing that happened to me from COVID was soda tasted really bad. Like Dr. Pepper, Sprite, all that kind of stuff. Like I tasted like the syrup of it.
Yeah.
Terrible. And chicken. Chicken was disgusting. Chicken was so good.
I remember that too.
Like this, and I could smell
bread.
the salt in all of my food, and I hated the smell of it.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't eat. I was eating like a lot of fruit and shit at the time because I couldn't eat anything that like I don't know how to describe it. Like anything that was like, artificially like messed with, just it fucked all that up for me.
I just want anything. I want it spicy so I can feel something.
There you go. There you go. Crush a thing of Shin Ramen Black.
Yeah.
Just to-
Oh
just to
yeah.
feel
Oh yeah,
something.
bro. Oh yeah. Put some chili oil on there.
Chili oil. But yeah, back to RFK though.
RFK and Harris.
I think I honestly I'm at the point where during that trip I was like, damn dude, Kamala Harris is just gonna win and that's just gonna happen and that's it. But I think I was just stuck in an echo chamber for a weekend of like everyone on the same page. And
Yeah, that sounds fucking annoying.
After I got out of it, I was kind of like, okay, maybe not, but who knows, man? Is it crazy? Is it crazy as someone who does not side with Trump? Like, I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't really care. There's things that he's done that I don't fuck with. I mean, he's fun. He's a funny guy. That's my caliber of like.
He's a
liking
dog.
him. Like he's just a dog.
He's a businessman.
Yeah. He's just a businessman. Like he's only funny in his like own right. So like it's not, and obviously, that's not like making me like be like obviously this guy needs to be the president, but.
Out of the options, that's like
I keep hearing the when Kamala Harris gets to office, bro.
She's in office.
She's been in that bitch for 4 years.
Hasn't done shit.
She's been around. I think if we go back to was it the Kamala Crown episode or did we talk about Kamala Harris before that where we were like, does Kamala Harris do anything?
I think we had like touched on it a little bit in our like mixes of Elon and Biden and stuff.
I think so, yeah.
Like she'll come into play and like, oh yeah, and what's Kamala up to? Nobody fucking knows. Does she headline anything? No. Does she even make sense when she comes on the podium? No. Has she ever had any backing? She's the least popular vice president we've ever fucking had.
Yeah.
Turn around 3 weeks later, she has the most funding, most backing.
She's so brat.
Is insane. Did you guys see the convention at all?
No, I refused to watch it. They were watching it. They were watching
Not
the
just-
DNC,
not-
and
not-
that's when I was outside.
She nailed the
playing in
teleprompt.
woods.
She nailed the teleprompt.
What do you mean,
like the teleprompt? Like, you know how sometimes they do like their no prep speeches.
Yeah.
And then they have the teleprompt speeches.
Mhm.
She nailed the teleprompt one really hard at the convention, and I guess it just got even more backing for her. Like that was the fucking icing on the cake.
I saw the clip of the guy who showed up to the DNC and was like, he showed up with like an illegal immigrant or something. Like brought him all the way to the DNC and was like, "Hi, my friend would like to come inside." And they're like, "Oh, no, does he have like an ID or something?" He's like, no, he hasn't needed it since he got here. He's like, he got from Venezuela all the way to the DNC and he hasn't needed his ID this entire time. What do you mean he needs it? Like that kind of shit. Which okay, funny. Yeah. And then I saw like a compilation of just like every time Trump was mentioned, and it's like that's all they talked about was just.
That's
Donald
another
Trump.
thing too. The fact that we can go and vote and not have to present ID.
Yeah.
But I have to be fully vaccinated to work at my job.
All right, Gavin. You know what that is though? That's racism. Okay. That's just racism.
At this point,
You're being racist right now, saying that those kinds. You're spewing that kind of hate speech on this podcast, Gavin.
not very demure.
On this
Not very
podcast,
cutesy.
Gavin, I'm gonna have to delete the episode now. Oh my goodness! Did you just hear him go on that insane racist tirade?
Not very cutesy of you.
Oh,
That was crazy.
Not very
Gavin.
demure.
But no, yeah, like that is such a dumb argument.
I am a
to
little
me.
racist.
That is like such a dumb argument to me. Hearing like the whole voter ID, whatever that kind of conversation. It shouldn't even be a conversation, bro. Like,
yeah, why is it a thing?
I don't
get it.
like. I don't get the mail-in ballots. I don't get the no voter ID. I don't get any of that.
Oh, I'm getting a mail-in
half a
ballot.
million dead.
Well, I don't
people are-
understand it. Is what I'm saying. Like,
I don't get it either, but I'm getting one this year.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and get like 6.
Oh, they'll send me like 4. They need one for my dead cat,
Your
Luca.
dog, your dead aunt.
My dead cat,
Those
Bella.
bunnies in the backyard. Let the animals vote, people.
The dead hamster on the side yard
Let
needs
the
one.
animals vote.
Yep, that's the platform we're standing on. I want mail-in ballots for my dogs.
Facts. Yo, Bailey.
I hope Bailey fill out her ballot.
I need a mail-in ballot
We need
for
to get Bailey on a stand.
for my pets in Minecraft. I need mail-in ballot for. my gun under my bed.
My Clash of Clans.
My Clash of Clans.
My Barbarian King.
My Barbarian King. My
He
Archer
needs a mail-in
Queen. My
ballot.
statues need a mail-in ballot.
Grand Warden gets
Wait,
mail-in ballot.
we got an apprentice builder.
My apprentice builder
You got an
needs.
apprentice builder? I'm saving up for mine right now.
My 6
I'm
builders
about to hit
need.
the 3rd upgrade, bro.
Yeah, we've been grinding Clash of Clans. They say, look, Republican this, Democrat that. Brother, I'm just trying to play Clash of Clans. I said,
Fucking
brother, it's
peep my
Clan
cock,
Games
brother.
week. I said, it's Clan Games week.
Clans game.
Fuck
Keep
your
my-
politics. It's clan game.
Say, I don't care about policy, bro. just get your stars for the clan.
Get your
war.
vote.
Get your 4K.
Get your 4,000 points so we get all the loot.
I said, bro, I'm trying to get the anime clash. I'm trying to get all the shit from the anime clash. That's it.
I need my purple stars.
Yeah. I bought the magic mirror upgrade for the Archer Queen. That's been eaten low key. Low key, it's been eaten.
Yo, I'm trying the healing
Archer Queen.
Archer Queen with the mirror. It's been alright.
Ooh. I just need that vamp stash.
So like I'll have them walk in all my heroes with one of the the wood rolling fucking siege machine that just blows all the walls. I'll have Barbarian King go in, then I'll pop his shit and he gets all big, and then
You got the
a
rage.
vamp.
Do you got the rage and the?
I got the big one and the vamp stash.
Oh, you bought the big one?
Yeah.
You bought that?
I'm like 60 gems away from getting the giant
It's
gauntlet.
fire. So
you're gonna get giant gauntlet and vamp stash? Dude, vamp stash.
My
is
vamp
crazy.
stash is already level 10.
I'm waiting to upgrade my town hall so I can get vamp stash.
This guy.
Guys, can we just make our podcast a Clash of Clans player? I don't need. I'll rip with that.
No, wait, I'm explaining my attack right now.
Oh, okay.
So I'll funnel them in, bro, and then the Barbarian King will get all fucking big, and then he'll just get blasted. Of course, he just gets eaten by the Inferno Towers, and my Archer Queen starts to take damage, but we're already getting Clan Castle by then. And I just pop that magic mirror, bro, just whoop, and then it just starts spitting heals on the normal one. I'm like,
And if you
hell
start
yeah.
upgrading it, I think she starts at 20 seconds. And every time you can get 3. You can get 3 Archer Queen clones.
You can get 3
if
of
you
them?
keep upgrading it. Yeah, I checked the upgrade stats for it. I think you can get 3, 2 or 2, maybe 2.
2 extra
But
ones,
that's
so there's 3
2
in
extra
total.
3, I think,
That's
or 3
fire.
extra for 4. It's
That's
one of
fire.
those 2.
Okay, I don't think the
And
viewers
every
wanna
time
hear
you upgrade it, she gets like a couple. She gets like 2 or 3 seconds extra.
Our number 1 viewer is gonna be like, seriously, guys?
Seriously, Clash of Clans?
Clash of Clans on your political podcast?
Are you serious? Hey, bro.
This is not a political podcast.
This is a grilling podcast. Okay?
We're about to whip out our Colemans in the next month, bro.
I said.
What
yeah.
you guys don't understand how upset we all are that we couldn't go out and do our camp cozy and.
That was the first
wilderness.
thing I said when my boss said that we were firing that guy. I said, "Oh, there goes the camping trip."
There goes fucking.
Yeah, that's
that.
screwed.
Yeah. I don't even know who's supposed to be working that Saturday, but I couldn't stomach the idea of being like, "Yeah, we're doing this for the podcast, but one of us isn't going to be there."
Well, fun fact, I'm supposed to be in Prescott next weekend.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oof.
Damn.
So after work Saturday, I get to grab some food and drive up to Prescott for Whiskey Row.
Oh yeah. Are you gonna just stay there for the night?
Yeah, we got an Airbnb.
Okay. I mean, at least you get to go up Saturday night.
I'm so excited.
You sound so excited.
I so want to go.
Dude, McMullen
It's gonna be so much fun.
McMullen got wasted without us last weekend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you went to
Of
Buffalo.
course he waits. He
trip,
waits
bro.
till I go out of
I
town
went to 3
go
different places.
to go drink.
We went to the
Jeez.
distillery, ate food. Then we went to Salt across the street in Norterra. Had
Okay.
2 pink pussy shots
Hell
and
yeah.
3 Dos Equis.
Hell yeah.
Then we got to Buffalo Chip, and my brother's girlfriend's friend was like, screwball peanut butter whiskey shots, all 5 of us. I was like,
Ugh.
I almost threw it on my shoulder, but
maple syrup shot.
Dude, literally. Felt like a snow cone without the ice.
Oh god.
Just syrup.
Straight syrup.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the peanut
Yeah.
butter whiskey.
Then somebody ordered fried food. Dude, almost made me throw up.
Oof.
So I had to get a water right there.
I tried not Screwball, but there's another brand that I tried peanut butter whiskey, and then I tried a PB&J, which was like a grape soda peanut butter whiskey like drink, and it was terrible. It was fucking
Oof.
terrible.
So
That's
nasty.
rough. I've never been to
It's like
Buffalo
state
Chip.
fair food. Peanut
You
butter
haven't?
whiskey is like going to the state fair and getting like bacon soda. You know what
Oh
I mean?
god.
I feel hella out of place there. You would probably want to murder yourself if
Where
you
at?
went there.
Oh,
Buffalo
no.
Chip. I do not belong there.
Did we go to Buffalo Chip?
For Kaylee's.
Yeah.
Like, it's a perfect spot for, like, Nathan and his friends.
What? Bro.
Like, Cody and Josh.
The hell is that supposed to mean?
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
They got, like, bull riding on the weekends, and they do amateur bull riding. That's Brandon, actually.
I know what Buffalo Chip is.
I went to Buffalo Chip with Brandon, and he split his hand open punching the like punching bag machine.
Nice.
Because someone like didn't believe him that he got the score, so he like punched through the bag, hit the machine, and like his hand it looked like he had a fucking baseball glove on.
His shit was swollen.
Oh yeah, you were there for that. That's right.
I don't think I was there, but
not for that, but
he showed me his hand.
Yeah, you came that night. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
I don't remember. I was fairly sauced that night.
Got the club going up.
No, I haven't.
On a Tuesday.
I haven't been out drinking or anything like that. I honestly, the most drinking I've done in the past like 3, 4, 6 months has been in the woods. Just going out to the woods somewhere. Like,
the last time I had an alcoholic beverage was with you in the woods.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, when we went fishing.
Yep.
That was a swell time.
I think I fed you a little too much, bro. We were supposed to get up really early in the morning. I don't think you rolled out of bed until like closer to 8 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I think I fucked him up.
Well, he tells me, he goes, I got this joint, and I'm like, okay, I'll rip the joint. We'll pass her around, and then I'll just float right to bed. And then literally, like before he goes to light it, he goes, "Oh yeah, I also have this," and he gives me like this little edible. It's probably
sleepy gummy.
Yeah, it was a low dose edible, but that followed up by the jaunt that just killed me.
Yeah, I think I probably crushed like 7 or 8 high noons that night too.
And I don't think I fell asleep. I don't think I fell asleep until I laid in bed. Like I laid on my sleeping pad, just chilling there, trying to like find a comfortable spot. And I was like, okay, finally, I'm going to go to sleep. And I laid there. And all of a sudden, I was like, ooh, I'm really cold. I have to pee. And it was like a assigned spot campground where there's like 13 spots.
Yeah.
Probably like 200 feet. So it was like, I couldn't just like get out of my tent and go piss.
No, yeah.
Anywhere I stood at our little campground, like someone would see me. Small. So I had to walk all the way to the back. Well, I don't want to say all the way. We were one of the closest spots to the bathroom, so it wasn't like that far of a walk, but it's like 3, probably at that point it was probably like 1 o'clock, in the morning, and it was real quiet out, so I was trying not to be a disturbance, trying to get to the bathroom, but we were kind of lazy bones.
Yeah, we also had fucking fat ass
long day too.
Yeah, long day. Big ass dinner.
It was like I got my fishing license, and I was like, let's go fishing. I was like, wait, let's just go camp for the night and then go fishing tomorrow. Which worked out schedule-wise, but I think we should have got to the water a little earlier. We might have had some better luck.
I think so.
I think that was the issue with my other camp.
Also, we didn't have any floater rigs. Like, we were just messing around with flies.
Yeah. There was kind of the same situation when I went fishing last weekend too, where we got there at like 10:30. It was like too late in the day, and it was mad windy.
Yeah, and in like the little like creek that we were at is a little different too. I mean, we were like standing up on the water, and it was like pretty small. It's probably like
where you went this past
30
weekend?
feet. No, where you and I were. It was probably like 30 feet from like one
Canyon
side
Lake?
to the other. Yeah.
Yeah, we were fishing a high traffic area, but I didn't have much walk left in me to keep going down, because we would have had to wrap all the way around to get another good spot. And
But next time we all go out, I have a bunch of like mountainside meals and like freeze dried desserts and shit that we can all try. And I should have a cooler jet boil going on too. So
hell yeah,
we'll have some fun with like cool desserts and random meals and shit.
Some MREs and whatnot.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I can mess around with a little mountainside.
My parents got like a peach cobbler.
Ooh.
Freeze dried meal. It was like $13, but you just like pour hot water into it and let it sit for like 10 minutes. That shit was gas.
Like plumps back up.
Bro, it was so good.
Damn.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
I'd like that a lot.
All right, I think I gotta go.
Yeah, is it time? We're at about an hour in the cast and about less than 10% battery remaining on the camera. All right, well, we'll cut it there for this week, folks. Thanks for watching.
I got places to be.
Tyler's got places to be. So, oh yeah, it's 4:02.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be there right now.
Oh shit! All right, well, thank you, folks. Been another episode of Camp Cozy.
Later.
Bye.